Hey Trinity, how are you, girl? Y'all come on in. Come on in. Give me a minute. Come on in. Come on in. We're going to get started. How you guys doing? I see you coming in. Okay. Okay. I see you guys. Trinity, Yolanda, Arlene, have you been? Hello, hello, hello. Yes. Mm. It's been a busy week. It's been one hell of a week. It's been a very stressful week. It's been a very intense week. A lot of mixed emotions. A lot of unanswers, like, yeah, unanswers, things being left in as exclusive. You said doing good. I know that's right. Smash the like button as you coming in. If this is your first time here, feel free to subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell for updates. I may be getting ready to blow out that candle over there. But general reading for the sign of Virgo. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node. Take what resonate, leave the rest. Don't force it. How you guys doing? Coming in. Yes, come on in. Come on in. So, Virgos, I feel like for the most part, I do feel like you guys have people kind of observing you as you come and go. You can have a few eyes on you, curious eyes, kind of wondering about you. Like some people might see you and you may have some that may look at you, view you as less, not really knowing your business, kind of wanting to know your business, because when they see you, you're not really, they might see you all out and about 1 minute and they don't view you as somebody who, like, okay, well, why is it that when we see Virgo is not really all dolled up, but we know Virgo keeps herself up. Somebody's watching your whereabouts. Like somebody, they could be watching how you move, where you shop, right? Like when you go to the grocery store, people know it. When you go to the spa, people know it. When you leave the house, people know it. When you come home, people know it. So some people can be kind of curious when it comes to you coming and Brittany, how you doing? I see you, Hercules. And so it's like, yeah, people stare at you. Some people wonder where you been. Some people might say you're antisocial, you're kind of quiet, you lay low, you're to yourself. And so some people kind of curious as to what you got going on behind closed doors because you're not really open or out in the open with your business. You understand what I'm saying? It's like when you shop, you don't necessarily have to um go shopping looking like $1 million, and you could go shopping on a budget, but people don't know this. So some may see you, when you're just in your jeans, t-shirt, sneakers, hair in a ponytail, whatever, right? Some people might look at you and be like, okay, they kind of curious as to what you look like if you was dressed up and dolled up, right? But then when people see you dressed up and dolled up, they get jealous with envy when they see you jealous and dolled up. And then some might view you as being bougie and stuck up and antisocial when you dolled up. And then when you dolled up, Some might view you as being material, obsessed to material wealth and abundance, because they feel as though you may be. Thank you for that super chat, that dollar. Thank you, Julissa. I appreciate that dollar super chat. Yes, we welcome super chat to the channel. So yeah, so I feel as though people have you misunderstood, misinterpreted. Okay, it's like they can view you as being, okay, well, Virgo spends all her money on material, this, that, and the third, and this is why Virgo don't have nothing. Virgo's trying to keep up with the Joneses. But what they don't know is that when Virgo shops, Virgo, you're not shopping where the Joneses shop. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, for example, when it comes to myself, for say, right? I can have pieces of clothing and know how to put it together because that's Virgo. Virgos, you guys are good at putting things together. How you doing, Mia? Thank you. Miss you too. And so it's like when it comes to your wardrobe, Virgo, you're very good at putting things together. And so people might feel as though you spend a fortune on some of your things. What's up, Porsche? When in reality, you really don't. You're just good at shopping. You know what I'm saying? Even when grocery shopping, you're good at shopping for the sales rack and shit like that. So it's like, I know, like for me, right? Let's say, for example, you have a group of rich friends, right? And your rich friends, they like shopping at the department store and getting all the fancy stuff. But you are the person who sits back and pays attention and observe and don't say nothing. And you wait for your rich friends to clean out their closet. And when they clean out their closet, they donate all their shit and they take their shit to the Goodwill, to the thrift shop. Right? And when they go clean out their closet and donate and take shit to the thrift shop, you like, cool. Let me go to the thrift shop and get all this shit that my rich friends done went and brought the good shit in the thrift shop. And so when people, they be wondering how you get this and how you get that, because you got the shit from the thrift shop. You know what I'm saying? You got friends who knows how to clean out their closets, and when they clean out their closets, you go into the thrift shop to go get your friend's shit. That's what I do. You know what I'm saying? That's what I do, you guys. That's what I do. It works for me. Okay, I don't mind. I don't mind. But I feel for the most part, Virgo, some of you could be going through other things as well, okay? That's just a message that I kind of got for you, okay? So let's go ahead on and jump into your reading here, all right? I don't know why that is, but I feel like somebody is kind of really curious when it comes to how you carry yourself. Why is it that you kind of stick to yourself? They don't really never see you with nobody. People might see you, okay, well, you're quiet, you don't really speak to nobody. I feel like somebody's really watching your comings and goings. I'm picking up on that real strongly. But let's jump into your reading, Virgo, okay? Okay, so the first message that I have here on the altar for you guys is I feel like the universe is doing everything they can in their power to hold you up. Okay, so I feel like when it comes to the universe trying to hold you up, because some of you could be having your moments of downness where you could be going through a whole lot of low vibration, having some down moments where sometimes you may feel the need to cry and shed a tear, and it causes you to kind of shut down and don't want to be bothered, and you're feeling as though you're kind of alone. Like, what I'm getting here is that, like, for example, Virgo, um some of you may feel as though, and I get it because I can relate, some of you may feel as though you are in a little boat out on the ocean in nighttime, and there's nobody there on the ocean in this boat but you, and you have to figure out how the hell or what direction should you paddle in, and the only light you have to go up off of is the moonlight. Okay, and so it's like you are trying to focus on the light from the moon to give you some sort of direction from spirit as to which step you should take, your next step. And I feel as though when you're feeling at your lowest point, spirit is there trying to hold you up. Okay, so when you feel as though you're down and you're trying to ask yourself, well, who is it that's holding me up because I don't have nobody, spirit is there saying, I got you. So when it comes to that some of you could be going through, when it comes to this message that I'm receiving for you, is that when it comes to this difficult challenge decision that needs to be made regarding receiving some sort of fear justification, when it comes to somebody needing to take accountability for their responsibility, when it comes to where there's a need um for someone, I'm trying to say what I want to say, what I'm going to say, give action or contribute some sort of action. Because when it comes to this justification and a need to receive fair justice, or need to take accountability for one's action, when it comes to focusing on your happiness, you're ready for something new. Mind wise, you're feeling driven. Body wise, you're going through something else, mentally and emotionally. So when it comes to this here world card, because some of you, like I said, I just gave you the Wheel of Fortune, Two of Swords, Justice with the Sun card, Page of Wands, Knight of Swords. Okay, so now coming in with the world card, when it comes to a cease, something coming to a full head, closure, something coming to a closure with the world card, or something needing to come to a closure. Because when it comes to making plans for the future, some of you could find yourself going through this spiritual resurrection, this transformation, where you are taking on the Queen of Pentacles, trying to nurture yourself, keeping options open where you may have new option, open doors of opportunity. But it seems as though you have this Five of Swords in your way, where there's some deceit going on, taking place. And so when it comes to this Five of Swords, this deceit, this what seems to be a block in your way, this roadblock, as if someone is trying to put roadblocks and obstacles up before your path. There's a need for you to listen to your intuition when it comes to the Queen of Cups. Some of you got Pisces in your chart too, because I'm picking up on fish. So when it comes to giving birth to your new ideas, or when it comes to giving birth to this new creative life, of feeling inspired, having some sort of hope, trying to push yourself to tomorrow, you already know what it is you really want. But there could be some sort of disappointments when it comes to that Five of Cups. Some of you could be dealing with a boss in higher authority. There could be some rules, regulation, guidelines. I'm getting strong Taurus, Aries energy when it comes to the Emperor. Because, like, behind the Emperor is this Knight of Wands with this Eight of Swords. So whether this is you feeling entrapped or someone trying to cause you to feel entrapped, keeping you stuck mentally, emotionally, even in your head, because you have multiple people stabbing you in the back with this Ten of Swords, for sure. Yeah, it's like when it comes to breadcrumbing with that Six of Pentacles, you're sitting here trying to focus on your stability when it comes to the Eight of Pentacles, when it comes to your finances. But your finances are being spiritually attacked because as soon as you get money, it's like it goes in one hand, out one hand, into another hand. And some of you can have leeches around you. And so the situation around you could be a bit emotionally stressful, overwhelmed, drained. And it's like you got people around you trying to tear you down, and you're like, enough is enough. You're still standing as much as you can possibly stand. And so something is coming to an end with this death card, some sort of painful ending, painful separation. And it's like you're still standing because you're wanting to receive some sort of victory when it comes to this Six of Wands, or you're going to receive some sort of victory, some sort of public recognition where everybody knows your name. But then the thing that's kind of crazy to me, Virgo, is that when it comes to this magician card, the magician came up with the High Priestess. And I feel like the reason why the magician came out with the High Priestess is because you got that Four of Coins right behind it in the reverse. And so I feel like you're dealing with somebody who's very greedy and selfish, trying to keep everything to themselves, not trying to share nothing, but wanting to take. So there's something that you're needing to closely examine when it comes to this High Priestess. Because I do feel it strongly when it comes to this Magician card that there's definitely some magic going on. Somebody's doing something. Trying to see clearly. Somebody's doing black magic for sure when it comes to attacking your finances. Somebody's doing black magic. They don't, wishing your downfall for sure. This person here, Four Coins in reverse. Somebody selfish and greedy. This person is doing magic on you for sure. For sure, for sure. And that's why the High Priestess is here. This person is definitely attacking your finances. They don't want you to have nothing. They want you to fall. And some of you could feel as though you're being spiritually attacked, as if everything is crumbling up, as if the walls are coming down, as if the walls are caving in. Because, see, you got this here Ten of Wands. So something is definitely a heavy burden at this time. And I feel as though here Ten of Wands is that got you feeling as though you're trapped in the woods, like entangled up in a, and it's hard for you to get out because there's a whole lot of thorns around you, and every time you make a move you're getting stuck. And so you're coming in with this Empress energy, trying to be creative and give birth to something new. Hey Stephanie, how you doing? Good evening. I mean, because for some of you, like I said, Virgo, you're here. The Hermit card, you're here. The Hermit card is you, Virgos. And see, you got this here. Expect powerful changes. Whether good or bad, expect powerful changes. Now, what I will tell you is that When it comes to the Eight of Cups, whether you or someone you're dealing with got your back turned to the past, ready to move forward to seek new beginnings, because you're ready to take a leap forward with the Fool card. You're ready to put your trust and faith, or faith and, have faith when it comes to trusting your spirit guides, because you're ready to move forward. You got that Fool card. The Fool card came out with that Eight of Cups and the Faith card. And then you got this here. You got this Temperance card. So some of you could be trying to be patient, or there's a need to be patient. But then you got the Eight of Wands, which is about changes. Not just changes, but a need for quick action. Or there's some sort of quick action getting ready to come into play that's going to cause some sort of horrific change in your life when it comes to the Ace of Wands. Now, for some of you, when it comes to the Lovers card, okay, there could be a block of communication between you and the lover, or there could be some sort of painful separation between you and the lover, or this could be somebody missing a past lover, where somebody wants to come in and have these 10 of Cups with you. Somebody wants to come in and chill and relax and cuddle. Somebody wants to come in and kind of have this 10 of Pentacles, where they want to come in and share this 10 of Pentacles with you. But there seems to be some sort of deception with the Moon card. Whether this has to do with somebody emotionally hiding their feelings, hiding the way they really feel, and not telling the truth, because they could be keeping it to themselves. And I feel like somebody here is masking their feelings because they're not speaking up. So they're keeping their feelings locked within, keeping it to themselves. And so you can have somebody where every time they look at your photos or go on your social media, they get upset because there seems to be some sort of emotional loss or blockage or lack of communication thereof between you and another individual. For some of you, this definitely involves a third party, where it seems to be some sort of entanglement between you and someone else. I feel like the reason why you and this person is not together, even though you had problems in the past or issues between you and this person, but for those of you who are mirroring each other, I will say, the reason why the two of you are not together is because of this third person who's in the way. So this could be somebody who you are attached to still, even though you're not together. This person is with someone else. And even this person could have done a lot of bullshit, or maybe you could have done a lot of bullshit, or maybe both of y'all could have did a lot of bullshit, and it goes both ways, and it's a two-way street. You know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, we done did the blame game. We done say you did this, you did that. Okay, I feel like both of y'all are kind of over that. So I feel like you have somebody who's sitting here saying they done been through a lot of bullshit, and now they kind of want to come your way, but they don't know how you feel. They're not sure if you have really, truly 100% moved on and start your life over with someone else. Maybe when they pick up the phone to call you, you got them blocked and deleted, or you're not responding. You know what I'm saying? They can't get through. Maybe some of them are doing kind of drive-by, seeing if you got any cars outside your house, and they might see cars parked outside your house, thinking that you may have somebody in your house, but it could be somebody else's car, or they trying to curious and figure out whether or not you still stay at the same address, or have you changed your phone number? And if they were to approach you and say something, would you reject them, ignore them? What would be your reaction? But others of you, you're sitting here hard at work when it comes to the Three of Coins, your Pentacles. But I do feel like there's a need to heal and rest and recoup from a situation where people have stabbed you in the back. And maybe some of you are trying to take time to heal from how people have mistreated you. I feel like your spiritual ancestors who are watching over you, taking notes and observing, they are aware of everything that's going on about you, around you, involving you, concerning you. So that means that if it's some ordeals going on in the workplace, your ancestors are fully aware. And so some of you could be taking on the Four Cups, doing a lot of heavy contemplating and meditation, really looking up into the sky, trying to figure some things out. Like, why does it seem as though you have been so good? You have done everything accordingly like you were supposed to do. And some of you can find yourself spending on impulse. But then when you spend on impulse, it's because you feel as though there's things that you need to have in order for you to move toward your next destination. So some of you could be like trying to shop for business interview, job interview clothes, wanting to make sure you have the, productive wardrobe when it comes to that next lane that you are seeking. Okay, because some of you are ready for professional leadership. Okay, and so because you are ready for professional leadership, you are shopping for that professional leadership business boss wardrobe, right? So when you walk into that next destination, you want to make sure, because you never know where it may be the right place at the right time. So it's like you want to make sure that you are on point, so that when the time comes for you to step into this new destination, this new change, you will be ready for this here new beginning when it comes to giving birth. But in order for you to give birth, or before you give birth, you have to go through some sort of painful labor. And so some of you could find yourselves out in the cold, or fear of not having enough and being put out into the cold. And it's like when you're in need of help, nobody's there that really understands, or they don't care, because so many people have been praying for your downfall. Nobody wants to see you get up. So those people who don't want to see you get up, they don't wish to give a hand out to help you. And then it's like when you're in need and you have people from the past who miss you, who say they need you, who say they want to, get back together and make amends and say sorry. You're sitting here like you need more than that. You know what I'm saying? You need stability. And so sex, you need something that's more. You need something that alive. You know what I'm saying? You're trying to climb and get to the next level and push forward. So therefore, playing this boyfriend girlfriend role, jumping in the bed, having sex, or trying to see can you make love and reminisce. It's been too much, that has happened, and there hasn't been no communication, and there needs to be some sort of communication, because there's been too many things swept under the rug. You know what I'm saying? So because of all these things that have been swept under the rug, there's a lot of things being hidden. And it's like, okay, let's get past the bullshit, but let's get real. Let's put all the cards on the table. Let's say what it is that need to be said, and let's get past this, because you're on a different level. You're trying to push forward business wise. You're trying to, prosper and have something. You're trying to climb and go forward. But it's like every time you try to go forward, something keeps trying to pull you back 3 to 5 steps backwards and hindering your progress of going forward. And then as soon as you're about to go forward, here comes people from the past wondering what you're doing, trying to catch up, keep up, you know what I'm saying, wanting to join you. But it's like, how you gonna want to join me? Why why is you trying to keep up if you're not putting out? You know what I'm saying? And so it's like and sometimes you could find yourself putting forth so much energy and effort into a situation. And this is how you kind of know when the doors is get ready to close, because things that you have put a lot of energy and effort into, and the more energy and effort you put into a situation, you keep finding yourself getting rejected. You know what I'm saying? The answer keeps saying no, 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 no. And you're like, damn. And yet you feel false and, you feel false and stuck, as if like, damn, I done bust my ass. I done been here for this amount of time, and yet I'm not getting nothing back in return. So I'm putting out all my sweat, tears, my blood, sweat, and tears into something, but I'm not getting nothing back in return. And I keep getting no, 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 which I don't understand, because you're a giving person. You're sincere, caring, and honest, and you're always there for others, but people are never there for you. And you always nosy and wondering and trying to keep up, wanting to know what is Virgo doing. Only I know that's right. Only said once you heard me, she said you don't have to worry about sex. I know that's right. And so some of you can have people looking at you like saying, okay, Virgo is stable, Virgo's focused on stability, Virgo's driven, Virgo's a go-getter, Virgo's doing this, Virgo's keeping her, Virgo's keeping themselves up. And so now you can have some people that might come to you with their hand out because they see that you're focused. You know what I'm saying? But yet there still seems to be some conflict, some bactions. let me take permission. I saw that. I picked up on it. Sorry about that, you guys. I threw the damn Bluetooth and turned that shit off. So as I was saying, hopefully y'all caught that last part before it started acting crazy. But I feel like Virgo, you are trying to get away from cloudy waters. Like I said, this is crazy. Okay, spirit, come on now. Spiritual answers, come on in here now. Burning my incense and all that good stuff. You feel me? Candles burning and everything going on. I gotta burn some stick. Try to hurry up and go. Some of you are in need for the strength card. But you're definitely needing to work on your self-confidence, which I see you doing. You're trying everything you can to remain strong. Some of you definitely got strong Leo in your birth chart. But you could be having a hard time letting go of a situation because there's some sort of a painful sacrifice that needs to be made before you're able to walk away. So before you can let go of this, there's some sort of a sacrifice that has to be made. You know what I'm saying? Something has to come to an end. Something has to come falling down before you can walk away. So when it comes to you setting some sort of clear boundaries for yourself, when it comes to the Queen of Swords, some of you can find yourself dealing with a devil trying to tempt you and lure you astray, which is causing some sort of unabrupt, unexpected tower to come into play. Some sort of, some interruption is coming in, just like we just had interruption. Someone could be trying to throw a tower your way that's causing some sort of major interruption, blockage. And so there could be a need for the chariot to come into play. So some of you could be trying to overcome these obstacles that keeps getting in your way. I feel like somebody's trying to throw obstacles in your way. And some of you could be taking on the King of Pentacles. Like I said, something other here or somebody focus on material wealth and abundance. Or you can have somebody who can be wealthy looking at you with material wealth and abundance and trying to lure you in, offer this material wealth and abundance, watching you from a distance. All right, y'all, I'm going to get hit on and releasing it.